Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Kirby, the Forgotten Land that's set to drop onto the Nintendo Switch on March 25th. And that's the fact that after the most recent Nintendo Direct, the official game's website finally went up live in Japan, and we now have confirmation that there's going to be full Amiibo compatibility into the game, basically meaning that you're going to be able to scan some of your Amiibos somewhere within the town that you're actually trying to build up in the game and have some brand new rewards added into the game. We don't necessarily know as of right now if it's going to be features or items that you're going to be getting mid-battle or anything along those lines, maybe health power-ups or anything along those lines, but definitely there should be some place around the town or the village that you're building up from scratch to be able to provide you with some brand new boosters into the game that simply weren't available unless you scanned your Amiibo. Now, a couple of months back when the game was originally revealed, there were some store listings that mentioned that there might have been Amiibo compatibility. I believe it was the Amazon website in Europe had some listing regarding Amiibos, but we didn't necessarily know what could that possibly mean. Remember that some first-party titles for Nintendo have been providing us with Amiibo support as of recently. Skyward Sword had some of that, Metroid Dread had some of that, but one of the biggest criticisms was for those games that some of the Amiibos provided you with very specific boosters. Skyward Sword, the brand new Amiibo with the Loft Wing, provided you with, I believe, the option to be able to fly anywhere or something along those lines. The Metroid Dread ones had a couple of Amiibos that provided you with very specific boosters. I believe the Ami one and the brand new Samus that dropped simply just had specific boosters to that. What we're finding out now regarding the Kirby Forgotten Lands Amiibos is that thankfully Nintendo seems to have been listening to the fans, and they're no longer going to be giving you any sort of specific rewards. So from the image that you're seeing on screen right now, we know that the Kirby Amiibo, this would be the very base one, the original one that dropped, the original King Dedede Amiibo that originally dropped, and the Meta Knight one, so basically the three main Kirby characters, those three Amiibos, on top of the Kirby Smash Brothers Amiibo, the King Dedede Smash Brothers Amiibo, the Meta Knight Smash Bros Amiibo, and interestingly enough, the QB from Box Boy Amiibo, which I believe was only available in Japan. I don't think that ever got a Western release. Every single one of these 7 Amiibos are going to be giving you random item rewards in the game. There's not going to be anything specifically tied to any one of these Amiibos giving you a very specific reward, be it like King Dedede gives you stat bonuses or damage, Meta Knight gives you special, or Kirby gives you health. None of those things. They're all going to be randomly assorted, and we don't necessarily know what could they actually be, whether it is, an item that is going to be a booster or perhaps health pickups or anything along those lines. We don't know the details of that just yet, but we do know that these 7 Amiibos, and of course QB, which is a real interesting twist, is going to be providing you some type of random boosters. There's nothing tied to any specific Amiibo whatsoever, which is great. This was one of the biggest criticisms for Skyward Sword's Amiibo functionality, and I know Metroid Dread had some of that, not a lot because the game was just great overall, but the Amiibo functionality did get a couple of criticisms because there were a couple of specific boosters tied to just 2 Amiibos. So Nintendo finally seems to be listening, and we now know what the Amiibo functionality for Kirby the Forgotten Lands is going to be. Now, we do know for a fact that at the very least the Kirby Smash Brothers Amiibo, the King Dedede Smash Brothers Amiibo, and the Meta Knight Smash Brothers Amiibos will be receiving a reprint. At the very least, we know that at least some production, they have gone into production, I should say, as of late November. So we know that there's going to be multiple of them appearing in stores, presumably once the game drops in March. So you should keep your eyes out if you definitely want to pick up some of these for your collection, or definitely to get some of these boosters. Definitely you should be able to keep an eye out in stores whenever the game drops again in March 25th. But that's about all the information that I wanted to go over with you guys today. There's going to be a link in the description below for you to confirm the information from the official Nintendo Japanese website, which is where this information is all located. If you are brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.